and may I request our brothers and sisters to be seated, but show your love and reception with waving your hands, please. Be seated, but just... Om Shanti. We will begin this beautiful morning with a wonderful personality, with a minute's silent, loveful remembrance of God. It's time now to welcome both our distinguished speaker for the day, Sister Shivani, and all our guests here. I call upon Brahma Kumari, Sister Beena, who is the coordinator for Seva activities of the Brahma Kumaris in Tamil Nadu, South Kerala and Pondicherry, to welcome us.
Good morning. Let us all wish each other good morning. Om Shanti. And I'm sure today is going to be a very different morning for each one of us. I heartily welcome Brahma Kumari, Sister Shivani, and each one of you present here this morning on behalf of Brahma Kumaris. Shri, for the past 79 years, the institution has been doing a lot of service on a socio-spiritual level. In fact, I would like to compare it like sowing seeds of values in life. Of course, in schools and colleges, at homes, in different ways we try to do it, but just with a spiritual touch, how the seeds of values not only sown, but we can really practice it in our day-to-day life, in every action which we perform from morning to night. And today we have a lot of development. We see science and technology taking us on a flying scale every time, but then we are still looking out for two basic needs of life. And very simply, I would like to call it experiencing peace and happiness in family life. And yes, I am proud to say today that Brahma Kumari's institution has been helping people to have this experience for the past 79 years, and each one of us and nearly 10 lakh families, yes, 10 lakh families are taking benefit of the teachings of meditation through our 10,000 branches in 148 countries. And I would also like to share with you a very good news that the chief of Brahma Kumaris at present is respected Dadi Janki ji, and she is in her centenary year. We are celebrating her 100 years this and the next year, and still at this age, every evening She comes in between the public, conducts meditation, and gives a discourse every day. She has been with the organization since the beginning, and her life is an example before us. How the practice of meditation can keep us going and keep us active and giving till the last. And I also say that today we look forward to get a glimpse of this spirituality in action. Not only listening, but also enjoying it and making it possible that yes, I can do it, I will do it. And this is the speciality of the enlightened speaker who we have before us today, Brahma Kumari, Sister Shivani, through her personal practice of meditation, has given us an example that yes, every day we can do a little bit of it by leading our normal life. I would say hearty welcome once again. Om Shanti. Thank you.
The city of Coimbatore is blessed with a very beautiful personality, brilliant, benevolent Sister Shivani. The city of Coimbatore is also blessed with pioneers in industry, in social activities, and it will now be our turn to honor Sister. Sister has honored our desire to hear her in person directly. So it's our turn now to honor her, and I call upon none other than Sri S.V. Balasubramaniam ji to honor Sister Shivani with a bouquet, and Madam Vanita Mohan to honor her with a shawl. Please. May I also call upon Sri C.R. Swaminathan and Mrs. Sunita Shantaram to honor Sister Beena. Let me request the guests to kindly accept godly gifts from Sister before leaving the stage. Let me request Sri S.V. Balasubramaniam ji to accept godly gifts. Before Sister Shivani lights up our hearts today with her inspiring talk, we request our distinguished guests to light up these lamps. May I call upon Sister Shivani, Sister Beena, Sri K. Ramalingam, Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, Padma Shri Dr. G. Bhaktavatsalam, Chairman of the KG Group, Padma Shri Dr. Krishna Kumar, Managing Director of AVP. Kindly come on stage to light the lamps with Sister Shivani. Sri Chennimale, Managing Director of Lee Meridian Hotels. Mr. T.R. Dinakaran, Managing Director and Chairman of Ramalinga Mills. Mr. Pankaj Jain of the Mahavir Group. Mrs. Geeta Padmanabhan of GRD Institutions. Mrs. Pavarna Karthikeyan, please come on stage to light the lamp along with Sister. Thank you, dear guests. Kindly accept godly gift from Sister before you leave the stage. Sister Shivani is no new face to any of us. In fact, she greets us every morning in our own homes, but that's different. We are in a different atmosphere here, an atmosphere filled with people of the same aspirations spiritually. It gives me a lot of pleasure, and I also think it's my privilege to introduce one of the most inspiring, eloquent, and effective speakers of our times. Sister Shivani, Brahma Kumari Sister Shivani, has been enriching, enlightening the lives of millions of people all over the world through her insightful programs. She's a pioneer in simplifying deep spiritual concepts to such an extent that it becomes so easy to understand and apply them in our lives. Her programs are not mere lectures laced with popular jargon, catchphrases. No, they are heart-to-heart conversations filled with benevolence, which will gently awaken us from the slumber of materialism. They will touch the core of our being and inspire us to do something based on what we heard from her. And as I shared yesterday also, she has a sway over her audience, and the secret to that is she lives what she speaks, and she speaks what she believes in. She came into the contact of the Brahma Kumaris 20 years ago, initially out of curiosity, to explore the secret behind the dramatic transformation and the immense strength that her mother derived after going to the Brahma Kumaris. Ever since, she's been a serious and intense practitioner of the Raj Yoga meditation taught by the Brahma Kumaris. Little did she know that one day she would herself be God's favorite instrument for bringing about transformation in people. She's got immense logical and analytical capabilities which help her to apply the concepts taught at the Brahma Kumaris in her own life and share the secrets with all of us. Young and old, men and women, even children derive a lot of guidance, support, and comfort through her words. And so, without taking much of our precious time with her, Sister Shivani, the stage and the audience are yours. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. And good morning. Let's sit back for 2 minutes and reflect on the journey of our life. Just think only about your life. As we cross scene after scene, let me ask myself, do things always go as I had planned? Do things always happen the way I want them to be? I work so hard. I'm almost touching success, and then it suddenly disappears. And sometimes I do nothing, and success is standing at my doorstep. Who decides this for me? I trust someone, and they betray me. I expect nothing from someone, and they do so much for me. Who Who decides this for me? Everything that's happening to me, every scene after scene, who is the writer of the script of my life? My destiny, my fortune. Who is the creator of my destiny? If there is something I need to change, where do I need to go? Om Shanti. We often have a plan for how we want our life to be. We create plans for ourselves, we create plans for our children, and we write a script. Scene after scene after scene, we are very clear how we want life to be. While the script is moving as we wanted it to be, there will be one scene which will come and twist the script completely. Does that happen? Does that happen? Maybe we didn't plan it so big and certain very big things happen in life. Maybe we planned it a little big and suddenly everything comes to a full stop. And the first question that the mind asks, why did this happen to me? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a physical ailment, an illness, whether it's an up and down in my profession or a business, the first question that the mind will ask, why did this happen to me? Lately I have been interacting with a lot of people who are facing cancer, and they have only one question on their mind. Why did this happen to me? And the mind gives a lot of logic. I always took care of my health. I'm a strict vegetarian, no drinking, no smoking, exercise, everything is perfect. Then why did this happen to me? We can spend a lot of time and energy only the mind saying, why did this happen? Why did this happen? God teaches us that while you are spending time and energy saying, why did this happen to me? Soul power is getting depleted. Because the focus of the mind has to be, what should I do now? But the mind is not able to focus on that solution, what should I do now? Because in between it will pop up, but why did this happen to me? Does that happen? Does this question ever come to mind? Why did this happen to me? And the mind wants an answer. And the Gyan that God has given us gives us the answer. Recently, a young brother came to our center and he said, my wife, my 5-year-old son and my parents were traveling all together, met with an accident on the highway, and my wife, my 5-year-old son and my and mother left on the spot, and my father was critically injured. He doesn't want to live anymore. He came home, he slit his wrist, but somebody saved him. He took an overdose of medication, someone saved him. He said, but I don't want to live, but somebody saves him. And he has only one question on his mind. Why did God do this to me? My 28-year-old wife, my 5-year-old son, why did God do this to me? At this time, it's difficult to like that God. And we can actually start hating him, that God has done this to me. It's because since childhood, we have been taught that whatever is happening in our life is happening by God's will. Right? Yes? Every leaf that moves is according to God's will. True? How many agree? Everything that's happening in our life is according to God's will. Raise your hand. You've come here this morning is according to whose will? Whose will? You are here this morning. Everyone is not here. Some people are here, some are not here. So you who are here are here according to whose will? Our will. Acha. The dress that you are wearing was chosen by? Who chose this dress for you that you are wearing? My choice. Acha. So you came here, your choice. The dress that you're wearing, your choice. The time you left from home to reach here, your choice. Where you come and sit, your choice. But we said everything is happening by God's will. Whose choice? Check your life. Check your life. Every day, everything that we are feeling, speaking, behaving, doing, my choice or his choice? Are we living our life out of our own choice, or are we just a puppet and he is moving us? Whose choice? Whose choice? Think, because it's very important. We have read a lot, we have heard a lot, we haven't churned on it, we just said, Someone came and said everything is happening according to God's will. We didn't think what is the meaning behind it, what's the interpretation, and we said yes. And we started using that line. Everything is happening according to God's will. Just think for a minute. If everyone's destiny was written by God, if everything was happening by God's will, how would everyone's destiny be? How would this world be? Netra, if this world was being run by God, how would this world be? One word. How would this world be? Perfect. Wonderful. That's the word. And is that world perfect today? Can you find even one family whose destiny is perfect today? Perfect health, perfect happiness, perfect wealth. Do we have anybody like that today? No. Would God write a destiny that a 4-year-old child will have cancer? Will God write this? Will God write a destiny that a child is born and is not well immediately the day he is born? Will God write this destiny that a 20-year-old girl leaves her house to go to college and never returns back the same way? Would God write this destiny that 2,000 people are going to Uttarakhand for a pilgrimage and many of them don't come back? Would God write this destiny? If we had the power to write the destiny of our child, how would that destiny be? Let's write the destiny of our child. Come on, start writing it here. how would your child's health be? Perfect? A little disease? No? Little fever? No. Thoda? No. How would it have to be? Perfect. Education? Perfect. Profession? Perfect. Marriage? Perfect. Children? Perfect. Everything that we will write for our child will be perfect. If he had to write our destiny, how would that destiny be? Perfect. More than perfect. Very true. If you have two children, one is very obedient, very polite, other one is a little mischievous, and now write both their destinies. Whose destiny would be better than the others? Equal? No, but you should write the one who's so obedient, you should write his a little better than the other ones. No? No? Equal? How many will write equal for both their children? Basic. If a parent has to write their child's destiny, one, it will be perfect. Second, it will be equal. Forget writing your child's destiny. Let's write somebody else's destiny. Even if someone has not been nice to you, even if someone has cheated you in business, and you had the power to write that person's child's destiny, would you write ailments, early death, rare? Will you write that for somebody? If we cannot write that in somebody's destiny, how can he write that in our destiny? How? How is it possible? And we just said, everything is God's will. Everything is God's will. If this is all God's will, then we don't like this kind of God. No. His will is not very nice. How can we like God like this? There's another concept that we've heard. As will be the karma, so will be the destiny. Jaisa karam, vaisa phal. We've heard this? Yes? Is it true? How many agree this is true? As will be the karam, so will be the destiny. Now you have to look. There are two belief systems. One belief system says, God is the writer of my destiny. Second belief system says, as will be my karma, so will be my destiny. Can both be true? Can both be true? Yes, sister? Think again. Here is God, okay? Here. One belief system is everything that's happening in my life is decided by Him. Okay. So the entire responsibility of my destiny goes on to Him. He will write what He wants in my destiny. That's one belief system. Second belief system is as will be my karma, so will be my destiny. So the complete responsibility comes on to me. In one belief system, entire responsibility His. Second belief system, entire responsibility mine. Can both be true? One of them has to be true. And right from childhood we've been hearing both and we've been saying, somebody said everything is happening God's will, we said yes. Somebody came and said everything is happening according to our karma, we said yes. We never paused to say which one, how can both be true? Karma, we do some very beautiful elevated karma. But sometimes we go and have certain mixturity in our karma. So karma is not always perfect. So the destiny is also not always perfect. Our karmas are not equal. So our destiny is also not the same. So now today, first thing we need to choose one option, drop the other option. So which one? Which one? Second one. How old is he? 5-year-old child also says second one. You prompted that to him or he said it on his own? He said it on his own. So which one of the two? Who's writing the destiny? My karma or God is writing my destiny? Sure? Pakka? Then next time no confusion. You have to think, choose, understand, decide. Once decided, convinced. Convinced enough to convince somebody else. Now, which means anytime something happens in my life and my mind says, who decided this for me? Where does the finger have to go? So the finger now no more is allowed to go there. The finger will come here. Good news or bad news? Good news or bad news? Bad news? Why bad news? It's easier to say. It's easier to blame someone, no? And it's difficult to say that. But the good news is that now if I want to change anything in my destiny, who do I have to go to? If something is not right, something is very right, both is because of me. If I want to bring about any change, I have to go only to me. That gives me so much of power. Now I'm not dependent on anyone else. Today, wanting to know our destiny is a huge industry. How many here would like to know their destiny? Future. Do we ever go to people to want to know our future? How many go to know their future? What is going to happen in my future? Even if here somewhere in the opposite room somebody sits there with a table and says, I can tell you your future, this hall will be empty very soon. Let's ask ourselves, why this inherent curiosity or the desire to know our future? Why do we want to know? Hanji? Okay, why do we want to know what is going to happen in the future? What will we do by knowing it well in advance? Hanji? We could make our karma better to make it perfect. Okay, what else? Why do we want to know what's going to happen in the future? Hanji? Mentally prepare ourselves. Plan. Okay. In the next 6 months, someone extremely close to you, someone you really, really, really trust, is going to cheat you. Prediction. Take the information. Now what will we do with this information? It's given to me. Be very careful. That person is very close to you. You won't even come to know who they are. And you trust them completely. And if you continue trusting them, you're going to lose a lot. So you be very careful. In the next 6 months, this is going to happen. I've taken this information, I've come home. This is my prediction. What will I do with this information? See what will happen with the mind when I get this information. What will the mind start doing? The one who makes the predictions are right most of the time. If done well, they are very accurate. But what we do with the prediction is more important. Because the person who makes the prediction can tell me someone is going to cheat me. They cannot tell me who is going to cheat me. So now what will the mind start doing? One person is going to cheat me. I will start doubting almost everyone close to me. I don't know whether that one person is at work, whether that one person is at home, whether that one person is a friend. I don't know. So I'm going to start doubting at least 5 people close to me. I will start living in fear when this is going to happen and how big is it going to be. The astrology chart can tell me someone is going to cheat me. They can't tell me who is going to cheat me, and they can't tell me the magnitude of the cheating. It could be small, it could be very, very big, we don't know. They know that someone is going to cheat me. Now, my next 6 months I'm going to spend in fear, anxiety and stress. So 6 months earlier, if this was my power, in 6 months my power is going to be a little lesser. Prediction is going to be right. So in the next 6 months, that one person is going to cheat me. Prediction is accurate. But when that person cheats me, do I have the power to face it more than I had it before? One person who is going to cheat me was my prediction of my past karma. By doubting 4 more people, I will do a present karma of spoiling my relationship. If my business partner is going to cheat me, that is going to happen and I have to face it. But because I've taken the information earlier, in the 6 months I will start doubting my spouse and I will spoil my relationship at home. Information. Have to be very careful what's put inside. Once put inside, it's very difficult to take it out. So be very careful. Wouldn't it have been better had I not known it and my soul power was here? I would have faced it better. And more important, if I only work on increasing my power, then whatever will happen to me, I will have the strength to face it. I will have the strength to face it. If there is a prediction of an earthquake, and I go and make my house which is earthquake resistant, okay, nothing will happen to this if there is an earthquake. But tomorrow there's not an earthquake, there is a tsunami, what will happen? What will happen? Why don't I make this house so strong that it can face any earthquake, any tsunami, anything that will come in my life? I don't need to sit and find out whether it's going to be an earthquake or it's going to be a tsunami. I don't need to know. I'll make it so powerful and then I will say, let anything come. I have the strength to face it. So be careful to go and find out future information. I met someone the other day. He said, when I was 45, I was told, don't go by flight this year. Yeah, it's true. He says, there's some misfortune, so please don't fly this year. He's 60 now. And he gets a panic attack even now if he has to go by flight. And he avoids flying. He uses the train every time. But somewhere if it's international, he says, I have a panic attack. Because that information which was given 15 years back, very risky. Be very careful what is put inside the mind. Very, very careful. Now, once someone makes a prediction for me, the next thing we ask them is, please do something so that this doesn't happen. Does any person in the world have the power to change my destiny? Does any person in the world have the power to change my destiny? But then they give us little things to do so that we can overcome that misfortune that's going to come. What do they tell us to do? What are the solutions? Solutions are all correct, provided they're done the right way. What are the solutions we are given? Wearing stones. What else? Puja. What else? Hanji? Some mantra. Very true. Now let's look. Someone is going to cheat me. Okay? This is going to happen. Now, wear the stone, which means create the thought that now I've worn this and I'm going to be able to face it very well. Do the puja, do the mantra chanting, which means change the quality of the thoughts, and which means the thoughts should be very powerful, very elevated, very pure, which means soul power has to increase. When that is increased, and then someone comes and cheats me, I'll be able to face it. But today when we do the puja, when we repeat the mantra, we're not doing it with our mind, we're only doing it here. We're only doing it here. And sometimes we don't do the puja. We call the Panditji and we say, please, aap puja karo. Who's supposed to do the puja? Whose quality of thinking has to be changed? My thinking. If Panditji does the puja, then whose destiny will change? His destiny will change, which will happen by the afternoon when he leaves. We've not done the puja. We have to do that puja. And do the puja doesn't mean only recite the words. Take the meaning of that every word and become it here. Then I'll be able to face that whatever seems going to come in my life. But if I am only reciting it here, but my mind is only creating anxiety, then I'm not prepared for that scene when it's going to come to me. The other day I just switched on the TV and there was this program and a lady calls up on the phone and she says, oh, my house is not selling and my son has depression, what should I do? And the person on the screen says, take atta, flour, every day and go and give it to the cow every day to eat. And she says, that's it? My house will sell? Yes. Possible? Possible? Hanji? Awesome. No, you know how our destiny will change. I will create a thought that now I have done this and now everything will be okay. You want to feed the cow with an elevated intention. I want to feed, but you're not doing karma, good karma, if you're feeding the cow so that you become okay. Mixturity of intention. You want to do puja, do with the purity of intention. I want to do puja, but I'm doing puja so that my problem gets okay, selfish puja. It's like a child. The child comes up and cooks a beautiful meal for you, so you're very happy. If the child has cooked it with the intention, I want to cook something nice for my mummy. But if after 2 minutes the child says, Mummy, now that you've had the breakfast I've made, now you please do this for me, then you know why that meal had come. So anything important is the intention behind the karma, not the karma itself. I can go and do charity, build temples, open a hospital. What's the intention behind it? Was the intention so that my name gets glorified? So that I'm there in the newspaper every day and everybody comes to know that I've done big? Then the intention was not to give charity, but the intention was to buy respect from society. So if that is the karma, then the fruit will be only that much. But if the intention was to selflessly give, then the fruit is many, 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 many folds. So whenever we do a karma, is it a selfless pure karma or is it with the intention of getting something? So when we use all these stimulus to create a thought, I have done this so everything good will happen. It's temporary. After some time the mind is not able to create that thought. So the best person to go to, if you want to change your destiny, whom do we need to go to? We do puja, we do mantra, but then we do it here. We do it here. Take every line of that puja and inculcate it, become it. The puja will say, love everyone, forgive everyone. You go outside and I say, don't like this one, I don't like this one, I can't forgive this one. So puja has not happened. It's not here. Sometimes we can recite the entire puja and not even take it in even one line. Nowadays in our house, there are bhajans going on the CD player. The CD will go from the first song to the last song and nothing has gone in. It's only going on like background music. What's happening inside is very important. So let's pick this mantra today. As will be my karma, so will be my destiny, my karma. Every thought I create every word I speak, every action I perform, every thought I create, every word I speak, every action I perform, and which means every energy which radiates from me outward is my karma. Karma is not just what I do. Karma is what I think, what I feel, what I speak, what I do. Energy radiating from me outside, my karma. Everything that happens to me, situations, people's behavior, my health, everything that happens to me, which is energy that's coming from outside to me, is my energy from me going outside, my karma. Energy coming from outside to me, my destiny. And now we know the connection between the two. That the energy coming from outside to me is a return of something that I have sent before. Let's say I take a ball and I hit it on that wall there. So what power do I have? How do I place the ball? What angle, what speed, and how I hit it. Once the ball leaves my hand, do I have any power over it? Nothing. So this, me throwing the ball, is my karma. Once I've thrown the ball, it's going to go and hit that wall and it's going to come back. If there is a scientist sitting here, a mathematician sitting here, will quickly calculate. Thrown at this speed, at this angle, it will come back at this time in this direction. Will they be able to do it? That is called a prediction. That is a prediction. Because they know our past karma, they are able to say when that ball is going to come back to us. But when that ball comes back to me from there, can I do anything about it? Can I do anything about it? At the back? Where is my power? When I release the ball. When the ball hits that wall and comes back to me, can I do anything about it? Visualize it. Sitting there, take a ball, hit that wall. You have all the power to choose how you want to throw that ball. Once you've released the ball, it's going to go, hit the wall, come back to you. Can you do anything about the ball when it's coming to you? One, you can't move yourself because the ball is for you. So wherever you go, it's like an SMS. I want to send it to you. It's going to come on your phone. You run away to Delhi, you run away to New York. It will land on your phone only. Because it has been sent to you. The ball is coming to you. Can you do anything about it? Anji? Anji? How do I reduce its power while it's coming back to me? Think. You hit the ball, completely your choice. It's coming back to you. Can we do anything to the ball? Suppose sister stands up right now in front of 1,000 people. She says something very, very rude to me. So I say she insulted me in front of so many people. This is a ball coming to me like this. Anything that's coming from outside to me, the ball is coming like this. Can I do anything to that ball? Now when she stands here and she insults me in front of everyone, what power do I have? Huh? Choose what? Correct. Can I do anything to her? Can I stop her from insulting me? No. Which means I can do nothing to the ball which is coming from there. Now you say, choose how I want to respond. Should I get angry? Should I get hurt? Should I start crying? Should I withdraw? Should I remain stable? This is the choice of my new ball. Why is this ball coming to me? Why is this ball coming to me? Now we have to have all the answers. Why is this ball coming to me? Say it once and for all today. You will be able to face all the balls after going out from here. Why is this ball coming to me? Because I threw it sometime somewhere. Perfect. Can I do anything to this ball? No. Where does my power lie now? Now, what is the kind of ball that I want to throw? The way people are behaving with us is the ball which is coming back to us. Now look at everyone around you. Some people very nice, very cooperating, sharing, caring. Some people troubling, criticizing, pulling me down. These are all balls on the return journey. Why are they being like this to me? All the people, all my friends, all my relatives who are very nice to me, they are only nice to me because I've thrown nice balls to them before. So those balls are coming to me. Some people are not so nice to me because I've thrown that ball before. Is it right for them to throw that ball back to me? Are they right? Bol do ek bar. Are they right? Say it. Are they right? Is it fair? Are they right? Is it fair? No, they should have changed the ball before throwing back. Then the concept is gone. I have thrown the ball. That ball is hitting the wall, coming to me. That wall can be a person. That wall can be my business. That wall can be anything. The ball which I have thrown is going to come back to me is the line which we have heard since we were kids. Jaisa karam, vaisa phal. It's that ball. Now when that ball is coming to me, I can do nothing about that ball, but I have a complete choice on what is going to be the new ball that I'm going to throw. And which means the situation that comes to me was decided by me or chosen by me before. But how I face it now is going to be my choice. If she is insulting me right now in front of everyone, this is a return ball. I can't do anything to it. But if I face her now with dignity and stability, it's a nice ball that I'm throwing. But if I react again, and I abuse her here or I get angry, then what's the kind of ball that I've just thrown? Again negative. Since I've again thrown negative, what is going to come back to me? Again negative. Again I will throw negative. Again negative. Again negative. Again negative. Ping pong. It will continue till I stop and change the quality of the energy which I throw. If I've thrown a black color ball will come back to me. If I've thrown a white color ball will come back to me. But now if a black color ball is coming to me, I have a choice which color I want to throw this time. Is there anyone around you who's throwing a black color ball at you? You have anyone throwing black color balls at you? Someone is jealous of you, someone is critical about you, someone's judgmental, someone's betraying. Choti chota ya bada bada. It could be anything. Does anyone here have anyone throwing black color balls at them? Or grey color balls at them? No one has. No, we all know. The answer has to be only for myself. Do I have anyone throwing black color balls at me? I have. Now you tell me, do you have? Do you have anyone throwing black color balls at you? Yes. Decision today. They will throw a black color ball at us. One, I know why they are throwing a black color ball at me. Why are they throwing a black color ball at me? Because I've thrown. So they are wonderful people, nothing wrong with them. Because earlier I would have sat and blamed them that they are bad, they are wrong, why are they doing this to me? Now I know, not their fault. My ball is reflecting back and coming to me. Most important question, can I throw a white color ball to those who are throwing black color balls to me? Can I give good wishes and blessings to those who are troubling me? Someone is cheating me, betraying me, can I give them lots of love and good wishes? Yes? Sure? Not here, after going back. Here we only take decisions, implement them after going back. Now think of anyone and decide. They've not been nice to me. They probably cheated me at work or at home. They're always trying to pull me down. They're taking credit for all the work that I am doing. Lots of things are happening around us. Can I send lots of love and good wishes and blessings? Yes? Everyone at the back? How many are going to throw white balls today to those who throw the really black balls at us? And why are we agreeing to throw the white balls? Because we want the white to come back. So no favor to them. It's no favor to them. And most important, these white balls are not for them. They are for me. That clarity makes things very simple. Because otherwise it becomes a little difficult to feel nice for people who are being very mean to us. But we understand that it becomes very easy because we realize that we are not being nice to them, but we are being nice to ourselves. We are not forgiving them, we are forgiving ourselves. Your daughter-in-law walks in the morning, all ready to work. She doesn't even acknowledge your presence, leave alone coming and touching your feet and taking blessings. She doesn't even say good morning, namaskar, nothing, and then she leaves. Now what color balls we throw the whole day? What color? These are very simple things, but then there are bigger things happening in life. This is a very simple thing. What color balls do we throw the whole day? Now look at all the thoughts that will come. And now we have to remind ourselves, these thoughts that I'm creating are the balls that I'm throwing, and what I am throwing will come back to me. And because we don't do this subtle checking, we say, I've never done anything wrong, why is wrong happening to me? There are a lot of wrong things that we send from here to people. Do we have anyone here on the screen of our mind whom we need to forgive? Anyone we've held on to here, we've not forgiven them for what they had done? Anyone has? No one has anyone on their mind whom they want to forgive. Today, what will we need to do? One very important understanding, what they did to me was only a return of my karma, not their mistake. And what I do now is my present karma. When we hold on to resentment, we hold on to hatred, we hold on to anger, it's not only what will come back to me, but when I'm holding on to it, it creates a blockage here, and that blockage here after some years will create blockages here. Whether it's my back pain, whether it's my cervical pain, whether it's my tumor, whether it's my heart blockage, everything has happened after many years of blockage here. So I just need to tell myself, if I want to be happy and healthy, I need to forgive. But the mind will say, but they did this to you. I said, they did this to me, but what am I doing to myself? My knees are paining, my this is paining, that is paining. What am I doing to myself? Because every thought from here radiates to the body. Body cannot escape the influence of any thought that we create. So have mercy on ourselves. Every thought has an effect on every cell of the body. And we can just sit for 10 minutes and create all painful thoughts. And then later on we'll say it's paining here, it's paining here. And then when it pains in the body, we will go take a tablet and remove the pain from the body, but not remove the pain from the mind. And so after some time, the blockage in the body will appear again. Today, any ailment, absolutely any illness, the doctor will say, take care, otherwise it will happen again. Do they say that? Take care, it will happen again. Why will it happen again? Because we have not removed the illness from its... It's like a plant which has grown. It's grown too big, so we just go and cut it off from here. So if we just cut it off midway, after 2 years it's going to grow all over again. We didn't remove the roots and the seed of that plant. And that roots and the seed are not in the body. Where is the root and the seed of that ailment? Forgive. Forgive for your own health. Forgive for your own happiness. Forgive for your own beautiful relationships. Resentment held against one person will spoil my other relationships. And it becomes very easy to forgive when we understand it's a return of my past karma. Sometimes we will meet people with whom we have never done anything wrong in this life. Never, ever. Let's say a brother looks after his younger brother, brings him up, educates him, sets him up in his business, does everything nice for him, and his own brother cheats him and throws him out of the business. It happens. And this person is going to say, I've always done so much for him. Why did he do this to me? Suppose I borrow 1,000 rupees from her just now. I say I need 1,000 rupees. She gives it to me. I borrow the money. I have to return it to her. Right? I meet her after 1 week. Her dress has changed. My dress has changed. Do I need to return the 1,000 rupees? Do I need to return the 1,000 rupees? Sure? Sure. I borrow the 1,000 rupees with this hand. I go out. My hand is cut, I get a new hand. Do I have to return the 1,000 rupees? Yes? Sure? I borrow the 1,000 rupees, I go out, my body is finished, I get a new body. Do I have to return the 1,000 rupees? Bolo bolo? Sure? Sure. The only thing that will happen is when I change the body, I will forget that I had borrowed the 1,000 rupees. And now suddenly, she will come into my life. I could meet her at the next corner. My car will bump into her car. Her car will have a dent. She will take 1,000 rupees from me and go home. And you know why she took that 1,000 rupees from me that day? Because I had forgotten to give it to her last time. So don't keep any accounts. They will just suddenly pop up from somewhere, and when they pop up later on, we are going to say, why did this happen to me? So all these unknown scenes which come up suddenly, and we say, why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? It's because we had started that account, we had not completed it. Now it could be only 1,000 rupees, but sometimes it could be something much, much bigger than that. Let's say I'm a doctor, I've operated her and I have cheated her. Lots of things are happening nowadays. I've taken out a body organ from her and sold it and made a lot of money out of it. Time passes, I do that to quite a few people. 50 years down the line, I change my body. That patient also changes their body. The two of us meet again. Will something happen or no? Will certain things happen or no? Should they happen or no? Should they happen or no? Yes? So then do not read the morning newspaper ever and say, why is this happening? This is happening because those two souls had done some karma like that. And they have met again to settle their own karma. Nothing is happening decided by him. Everything that's happening is decided by the soul and their karma. And that's why we need to take very, very good care of the karma we perform. Far-sighted, not short-sighted. Okay, I'll do this, I'll earn a lot of money. I will earn money, but what will I earn here? What will I earn here? So today we're ready to forgive. We're ready to forgive. Yes? Make one mission of your life to earn blessings from people. Only do good karma, earn blessings. Any soul who's performing right karma and earning blessings doesn't need to go and ask anybody, what is my future going to be? If you've planted the right seed, the fruit will only be right. Sometimes while we are working or we are doing business, we say, business में थोड़ा बहुत तो चलता है ना? Now थोड़ा बहुत has no definition. But when I say to myself, business में थोड़ा बहुत चलता है, then and there I have to tell myself, destiny में भी फिर थोड़ा बहुत चलेगा. Every karma will have a result. Whenever we are working with people, interacting with people, if we keep this intention that we will think of their benefit more than of ourselves, we will think for them more than for ourselves, then that energy that we are giving is a beautiful karma. But if we are thinking only of ourselves and we are ready to exploit them for our profit, then the karma that we perform, we will need to take care. Because that karma will come back to us. Is it possible in business to think more for the client than of your own profit? It doesn't mean we make a loss. It just means that we are not cheating or exploiting somebody. We're just being ethical, absolutely fair and clean and transparent. If we cheat someone to earn money, we exploit someone's trust to earn money, then that money which will come to our house will come with someone's energy of pain with it. If someone cheats me, even for 100 rupees if someone cheats me, it's not the 100 rupees which matters, it's I have been cheated. So what kind of vibrations am I going to send that person who cheated me? Let's say you go out to the market and you want to buy 1 kg of fruit, and the shopkeeper gives you 1 kg of apples, but he puts two rotten apples there and then 3 nice apples on top. And you come home, 2 apples is only 50-100 rupees. But will we create at least 5 thoughts for him after coming back or no? Yes? At least 5 thoughts? He cheated me, he's like this, I'm never going to go to him. Now, that shopkeeper has earned 100 rupees, but he has also earned 5. We can either earn blessings or we can earn the opposite of blessings. Now there could be another shopkeeper who will say, sir, don't buy it from me today, the stuff is not fresh here. You go and buy it from the other shop. Do we meet such people? Do we meet such people? Now that day, what did that shopkeeper do? He lost money. His fruit is not going to sell that day. But what did he earn that day? What did he earn that day? You will send at least 10 white balls to him that day? Yes? Now when you go, you will at least tell 5 people about what happened today. So those 5 people will also send 5 white balls to him. Acha, such a nice person. He didn't think about himself. That shopkeeper earned 50 white balls that day, lost 100 rupees. After that day, who will we always go for buying our vegetables and fruits? We will always go to him. So by earning 50 blessings that day, he is guaranteed earning lifetime of money from you after that. But most important is that the money that he is earning is coming with the energy of love and blessings. But if the money that we earn comes with the energy of someone's pain, that money should not be accepted at home. Because if we use that money to feed our family, our children, then we are using someone's pain to feed our family. Better to have less. Safer to have less. Money is called Lakshmi. Lakshmi. One is Dhan, one is Lakshmi. What is the difference? Dhan is only wealth, but Lakshmi is wealth earned by pure means. Then it's divine because it has somebody's blessings with it. Let's be very careful. Just to earn more money here, there is going to be loss in this balance sheet here. The day I, the soul, leave the body, this money is going to remain here with my children. All the money that we earn is finally just going off to the next generation. And but by the time we are of old age, I've seen parents who don't feel like giving it to their children also. But it's okay to give it to them, it's okay to do charity, it's all fine. But was it worth it to have earned that money having performed wrong karmas and then giving it to the next generation? And when I, the soul, leave the body, I leave all the wealth with my family, but I take those wrong karmas with me. My children will not get affected by the wrong karma. I will get affected because I performed that wrong karma. Let's be very careful. My work, my ways of earning money should be with blessings. People should bless me while I earn. People should bless me with whom I work. My team, my workers, my staff, they should give me a lot of blessings, not just money, money, money. There are a lot of things that money can buy, but there are a lot of things which money cannot buy. What all is there which money cannot buy? What all can money not buy? We know everything that money can buy, but what all is there which money can't buy? Health, money can't buy. Money can buy treatment, but money can't buy health. What else can money not buy? Happiness, money can't buy. Love, money can't buy. Anything else? Peace, money can't buy. All these things can be bought with blessings. All these things can be bought with blessings. When someone sitting there is radiating good vibrations for me, automatically I will be happy and at peace. But if someone sitting there is cursing me, all the money in my life will not help me to be happy. Have we sometimes experienced that we're just feeling low for no reason? I'm not happy today, don't know why. Nothing has happened. Someone sitting somewhere is not happy because of me, and they're sending it. When someone's not well in the family, we go to the hospital, the doctor says, Dua karo. Karte na? Dua karo. Dua karo means blessings, but blessings is not what we can give to that soul that time. Blessings is this, what that soul has earned with their karma. And sometimes everything is going perfect and suddenly things go wrong and people will say, किसी की नजर लगी है. आपके शहर में नजर लगती है किसी की? What do they say it in your language for nazar lagi? Drishti. Now nazar lagi also doesn't come for free. It's some my karma that I have earned that negative energy from people. Everything that's coming is a return journey of my karma. If I have given happiness to people, I will earn blessings. If I have given pain to someone, I will get that nazar. It's not so much about other people, it's about what I have given to them. Can we promise ourselves that our every karma will only be to give happiness and love to everyone? Think about them before thinking about yourself. Profit here, not profit here every time. When I, the soul, leave the body, there are only two things that I will take with me: my sanskars and my karmic account. 31st March, closing day. 1st April, same closing balance as the opening balance on 1st April. 1st April is not starting with a blank balance sheet. I, the soul, leave this body, closing balance. In the womb of the mother, next baby, opening balance. And that's why every child is different. Every child is different. In your house, 2 children will be different. Why are they different? Because their closing balance was different. Their sanskars were different. And when we carry forward that sanskar and karmic account and it comes to us, we say, why is this happening to me? Because we don't know which karma we have performed for this. We don't remember. So only one purpose of our life: to earn blessings, blessings, blessings. Even simple things, very simple thing. You go to the market and you say, I'm just coming in 2 minutes, and you park the car. And your car is blocking another car. And in those 5 minutes, that other person is going to come to take out his car. Do you know in 5 minutes what we earn from him? It's a constant business going on inside. Because when we parked our car, we thought only about ourselves. We didn't think about that other person. In 5 minutes, he's going to send you a lifetime of black balls. Yeah, people can be very abusive. Very, very abusive. Only had we taken care in that 1 second while performing our karma, that I cannot think only about my convenience, I also have to think about this other person. Business going on 24/7. Earn blessings. Give good wishes, earn blessings. God says, जीवन का एक ही मंत्र है, दुआएं दो, दुआएं लो. Finished. And if we keep doing that, our destiny will always be beautiful. And soul will have so much power that even if something comes, it will sail through it with dignity and royalty. So the money we earn has to be pure, the dhan. The ann, the food that we eat. If we want a pure mind, how will the food need to be? How will the food need to be? Sattvic. We cannot have tamasic food and a sattvic mind. Jaisa ann, vaisa man. Agreed? Agreed? Why is prasad so precious? Why is prasad so precious? Because what is the vibration in that food? It's very pure. If we are going to kill someone for our health, if we are going to put dead energy into ourselves, how can dead energy give us life? It's dead energy. Can we imagine that an animal is kept for 1 week or 10 days in a slaughterhouse? What would be the thoughts and emotions? Imagine we are tied here and we know we are going to die, we are going to be killed in 1 week's time. What are going to be the thoughts and emotions? क्या chalega andar? Fear? What else? Anger, hatred, resentment, and then you're cutting it in a very, very brutal manner. So all those emotions, those vibrations, those hormones, and then we say proteins. Yes, proteins, but proteins packaged with anger, resentment, fear, death. When someone dies in our family, our loved ones, and the body is lying there in the house, the kitchen is not opened that day. Is that right? Is that right here? Yes? So we don't cook when there is a dead body in the house. Why? 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 Energy is not good? Okay. After the funeral is done, the first thing that we will come home and do will be have a bath, clean the house, wash everything, and then the kitchen is opened. That means if the dead body of a very close family member, someone whom I love so much, when the dead body of that family member is in the house, I cannot cook, but I can cook and eat the dead body of her. My family's dead body is toxic, and that dead body is health. How is it possible? Need to pause and think. Today we eat organic food. We drink mineral water. What we are eating, did that animal also have organic food and mineral water? Need to pause. Stop. What we are eating affects our mind and our body. Both. If we want to have peace, love, happiness, we cannot eat anything which has vibrations of hatred, anger and fear. The food is sattvic when it is cooked with a sattvic state of mind. At the Brahma Kumaris, we are taught a lot on the state of mind while cooking the food. Cooking a food should be like a divine ritual. Make it like a ritual, like a puja. Very divine. The kitchen should have beautiful bhajans going on. The mind should be only reciting your mantra, your puja, connecting to God, putting those powerful vibrations in the food. Only, even if we are cooking, but if we are cooking with our stress, our anxiety, it will affect the food. That food is not sattvic. Sattvic food means food which was cooked with a sattvic state of mind. When we eat out too often, look at the three kinds of food we eat. One is food we eat out in the restaurant. One, food cooked by our mother, the family member. And third, the prasad in the temple. Three different vibrations. Three different vibrations. Yes? Food eaten at the restaurant, what is the vibration? What is the vibration? What is the vibration? Money, there's greed. Let's go 2 generations back. There was no concept of eating out. People would find it strange. How can you go out and eat? Who does this? And 2 generations later, we find it uncomfortable eating at home. And we want to go out. Kuch bhi hua, let's go out and eat. Let's order this and eat. And that is a very big reason for what we are today. Why the next coming generation is more attracted towards money than towards family. Why money is more important than their own parents and relationship, because they have eaten food which had the vibrations of only earning money and greed. They have eaten very little cooked by their own mother. So the bonding is more with money than with the parent. Jaisa anna, vaisa man is a very, very powerful thing. Very powerful thing. And that's why they say the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Which means cook for him and he'll get connected to you. Because your vibration go to the food, that food he's eaten by him, it affects his vibration, and that's where the connection will happen. So satvik dhan, satvik an, satvik man, to satvik tan, to bhagya bhi satvik. Just have to take care of all the aspects. So I earn money with blessings, I will eat sattvic food. For the man, I will give it God's jnana and meditation daily. Just 1 hour here this morning, listening to his jnana. Is there certain things in the mind which change? Yes? Yes? Now, when we take in this jnana, the thought process will change. When the thought process changes, the karma will change. If we take jnana like this daily, then our every karma will be elevated, and if any of the past black balls are coming, we'll be able to face it because the soul will have power. So satvik dhan, satvik an, satvik man, to satvik tan. And जब ये चारों चीजें सात्विक, तो भाग्य तो सुंदर होना ही होना है. I don't need to go and ask anyone what's my destiny going to be. So let's take out at least half an hour for ourselves every day to take his jnana. God has come to give us his knowledge, his power and his love, which we will use to transform our thoughts, our feelings, our sanskars. And when we transform our sanskars, this sansar will change. The world has to change. God has come and revealed this Kali-yuga cannot go on forever. Do we all agree that it's Kali-yuga? Yes? It's Kali-yuga. It's more than Kali-yuga. Huh? It's Ghor Kali-yuga. So after Ghor Kali-yuga, what will come? After Ghor Kali-yuga, Satyug. So will Satyug come on its own, or we have to create that Satyug? We have to create that Satyug. And how do we create that Satyug? By creating Satyugi thoughts and Satyugi karma, Satyugi consciousness, Satyugi samskar. Is it possible that we came in this morning from Kali-yuga and we'll go back in Satyuga now? Which means every thought that I create will be of a divine quality. Every word that I will speak will be divine. Every karma that I will perform will be divine. My Satyug has started then. I don't need to wait for when Satyug will come on the planet. My Satyug will start when I start living with the Satyugi consciousness. When I start using the Satyugi sanskar. And Satyug means divine soul. Devi Devta. Devi Devta means the one who always gives. And Kali-yuga means the one who always takes, in fact the one who snatches. And Satyug means the one who gives, gives love, gives respect, gives happiness, just gives good wishes and blessings. Devi Devtas are always shown like this. Whoever comes before them, they are like this. And which means irrespective of what anyone does, we will only give white balls, good wishes, blessings. Our Satyug will start. So are we ready to go back into Satyug? Yes? The world outside is Kali-yuga. The rest of the people you meet are also living in Kali-yuga. So they might behave in a little Kali-yugi way. But from today we will respond in a Satyugi way. Our karma will change. Our destiny will change. So let's take out a little time and learn how to connect to God. We have all been praying, but sometimes the mind is not praying. And meditation means that the mind should also be connected with Him, not just the words. The mind. So from 15th of November, that is from Sunday, that's tomorrow. From tomorrow Till the 22nd of November, we are having the Raj Yoga Foundation course at all our centers. You have the address of the centers on the invitation that was given to you. Twice a day. This sheet will be given to everyone when you go out with the prasad. It has the address of all the 4 centers. 15th to 22nd of November, 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning or 6:30 to 7:30 in the evening. Any of the 2 timings we choose. Just 7 days, 1 hour, 7 hours to learn who am I, who is he, how do I perform right karma, how do I connect to him, how do I channelize his power and create that Satyugi sanskar. Are we ready to take out 7 hours? Who all are ready to take out 7 hours? This will be a karma that we will perform. Our karma will create our destiny. In case these dates don't suit, this time doesn't suit, any day, any time. We just have to fix up with the center sisters and we can just learn the technique of meditation, the way to connect to that powerhouse. Let's sit back right now. Are we ready to forgive? Who all are ready to forgive? Sure? Is there anybody you're not been talking to since some time? Anyone's not been talking to someone? Raise your hands, please. Now see, it's very risky. Because when they change costume or when I change costume, we don't know. And if we change the costume without settling the karmic account, they will come before us and then we will say, why did this happen to me? So let's do one thing today. When we leave from here, just let's call them up. And just say hello. No talking about the past. No talking about what happened. Just a new beginning. With the energy that for me, the past is over. Today, new account. New karma. They are ready. They are waiting there. Let's not keep pending karmic accounts. If we are not talking to someone, if there is conflict, they are constantly sending black balls to us because they are in pain. Send one white ball and stop everything, all that energy from coming. It's only one phone call away to change that one karmic account, our choice. We can finish it in one thought or we can carry it on for years, and if we carry on for years, we'll carry it on to the next life. And when we carry it forward and they come before us in another costume, we'll say, why is he doing this to me? I won't know the answer. Let's sit back. And let's look at our karmic accounts. We'll do a little experiment today. We'll sit in meditation for a few minutes, and after that, we will leave from here in absolute silence. And we will be in silence till we reach home today. The next 15 minutes, just with ourselves. Get up in silence, walk out in silence, drive out in silence till we reach home. That 15 minutes of silence, only talking to myself. Which karmic account do I need to work on? Who are the souls to whom I need to send many, many more white balls? Because somewhere unknowingly, I'm still sending them black energy. Which karmic account do I need to change? Can we go till home in silence? Yes? Sure? Okay. Sit back. And don't forget your appointment with him tomorrow. Instead of going to so many people to find out what's the future going to be, let's connect to him and be prepared for anything that happens in life. And most important, get all the knowledge and the power to now perform every karma which is accurate and benevolent for others. Sit back comfortable. Relax. myself. I, the being, the creator of every thought and feeling. I, the soul, have been on a long journey, changed many costumes, many lives, interacted with many souls in different relationships. Each time there was an interaction, there was a karmic account. Most of my karmas, very pure, very elevated, and I have the fortune of it today. Good health, lovely family, everything is nice around me. But there were certain karmic accounts which I need to work on today, where I need to create a change. Bring any one person on the screen of your mind with whom we need to change the account today. Enough of exchange of black holes with them. It's been going on for a long time. It has to change today. God, the ocean of love, the ocean of power is with me. His knowledge, His powers are mine. I use this to change my karmic account. Bring that person before you, saying sorry to them for something that we had done in the past to them. And a promise today. Past is past, it's over. From now onwards, I will be sending them only love, good wishes and blessings. They have not done anything wrong to me. It was my own past karma. But my karma today is my choice. God's knowledge and power gives me the strength and the wisdom to perform accurate karma. Karma which is for the benefit of others. Karma where I give good wishes and earn blessings. The money that I earn, pure and divine. The food that I eat, sattvic. The knowledge that I take in, direct from the Supreme Father. My mind is pure and clean. I am the creator of my destiny. My every thought writes my destiny. As I am checking my balance sheet of my karmic account, checking where I need to create a change. I spend the next 15 minutes in silence with myself and taking the strength from Him to change the energy that I'm sending out and changing my destiny. Let's start moving out in silence like angels. Open the doors. Open the doors. Let's start moving out in silence. Everyone will rise in silence like angels. Angels will walk. The mind should be light, the body light. No noise at all. Absolute silence. Next 15 minutes is only with myself to forgive and finish the past. To start a new karmic account today. Irrespective of whatever anyone does to me, I will only radiate white balls, good wishes and blessings.